Hello, my lovelies. Okay, Joanna, let's do yours. Okay. Joanne, I feel that he, we got union here. So I feel that something will happen between the two of you. Okay. But here, this is sort of the energy I'm picking up is this is like a learner, teacher, learner. Okay. So I feel that part of him is he's interested in you, but part of him is thinking from a professional point of view. How will this look? Okay. Do I want to be known for having, gone out with somebody I'm teaching? I know you're consenting adult age. Okay. But I think a little bit of him, he's realizing that he likes you. Okay. That he's got feelings for you. But now he's starting to question on the professional side, is the feeling I'm getting. Okay, I don't feel it's going to stop him, but that's the energy that I'm getting here, because we've got union, so something's going to happen between you. Okay, however long it takes. But on this, I feel he might be questioning, like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? She's a student of mine. Whether you were the same age or whether you were both over 50 or whatever, it doesn't matter. He's still got that sort of the stigma behind being professional. Okay, so he was searching my Facebook to learn about me. Yeah, so I feel that's his energies at the moment. Okay, that he is sort of thinking, ooh, do I, don't I, where do my morals lie here? But who gives a fuck? Okay, it's going to go to something happening between you. So just keep doing what you're doing. You know how manifesting works, so go and do it, my lovely. Keep doing it. It's not his story, it's your story. Okay, Victoria. Let's have a look for you. I want to come in with these, actually, Spirit is saying. Yeah, okay. 3 cards, Vicky, here telling me that you need to work on yourself. Okay, look at how they're all reflecting here. These are all you. So in this card, it's telling you to think about how far you've come and how far you've still got to go. Feeling frustrated again, think about where you've been, both on the dark, what you've been through, and the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Knowing that you're good enough instead of looking at yourself and thinking, am I pretty enough? Because she's beautiful, but she's looking at herself in the mirror and it's all distorted. Okay, so really look at your self-concept here. So Spirit is saying you need to work on yourself so that when a relationship comes along, you're not going to self-sabotage by thinking perhaps you're not pretty enough, or men always cheat on me, or men leave me and go off with other people, I'm always single, relationships don't work out for me. Okay, so you've got some self-concept work to do here. So I'm not seeing any love at the moment because Spirit is saying your main focus is to know that you are beautiful, that you are good enough, worthy enough, and deserving enough, and become centered, aligned, stable, and secure and confident within yourself. Let's just pull in one of these for you. No, they wanted me to pull in one of these for you. Yeah, you're on a journey still. You've still got some journeying to go. That's why they're saying look at how far you've come, where you want to be going, and work on yourself so that you can have a loving relationship when the next person comes along instead of that falling apart. Okay, T for you. Okay. Your person is serious about you, okay? But blossoming, the justice card, being serious about you, but again, you need to turn your back on the old story. Pay attention to the red flags, which are your old thoughts that are going to come in and start trapping you in your own mental prison. Okay? Because you're self-sabotaging it again. Here, turn your back on the emotions, stack them up, walk out of the room and close the door on all the emotions that are not serving you, that are the opposite of what you want. because he's serious about you here. He means business. Okay, blossoming abundance. You can have this beautiful relationship, but you keep self-sabotaging it because you're not being mindful enough of your thoughts. Okay? He is only acting your thoughts out. So if you're seeing hot and cold behavior, it's because you keep going back into old story, old doubts, old insecurities, and it is causing him to blow hot and cold. Whereas in his energy, if left alone, if he wasn't reflecting yours, yeah, he'd want something more serious. But you keep giving him old script. So throw that script away, throw it in the bin, burn it, and write the script and stick to it. Yeah, I've done Vicky's. Okay. Shrishti, what's going on between you and Y? Or Y towards you? Okay, we've got the beautiful Two of Cups, Shrishti. Okay, so he loves you. Now, with this card, it may be that you need to work on yourself. He still needs to work on himself. It may be that things will get more secure between you. Okay, but we do have the liar here. So this can be a number of things. So I'm going to rattle off a few for instances and take what resonates. So this can be if he lied to you or deceived you in some way that you already know about, okay? Then are you still replaying that? Because if you are, you're focusing on that and it's going to get in the way of this love that you could be having, okay? It may be that he's with somebody else and they are a liar or manipulative. It may be that there are friends that are saying untruths or somebody interfering. So take it as it resonates here. But, you know, we've got the beautiful Two of Cups. He loves you. You love him. But, you know, things could be more secure between you. Even if you're in no contact, you need to work on yourself. Because if you've got any old story, if he did hurt you there through lying in any way, then you need to work on that. Because if he does come back or things do keep progressing between you and it isn't anybody else who's a liar or spreading rumors or whatever or interfering, and it is because of something that's happened between you, then you need to let go of that resentment and anger and work through it. Okay. Renee. Okay, Renee, for you, my lovely. Spirit is saying here, um, turn your back on your emotions that are not serving you, that are working against you. So any lower vibrational energies like insecurities, doubts, fears, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, jealous emotions, any lower emotions that are not serving you, stack them up, close the door on them, and don't go back to them. Okay, really work hard to fight them off. You're overthinking things. Stop overthinking things and arguments or inner conflict. So your emotions that are not serving you are either causing you to argue because you're overthinking things, second guessing things, telling yourself things in your head, and then they're playing out and you're going, I told you so, I knew it, because your thoughts become things. Okay, your thoughts that you're having internally and your feelings get projected out into the 3D, and that's what creates. Your thoughts become things. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. You're creating it. Your outside world is a mirror. Okay, so are you having arguments? Are you just arguing in your head because you're getting caught up in your emotions and overthinking things? And sometimes we argue in those inner conversations in our own heads with other people in our own heads. So there's something here that you need to weed out, those emotions that are not serving you and that are causing you to overthink, and 2 and 2 is coming up with 5. So you're not seeing what you want. You've got a lot of discord and inharmony within yourself, and you're self-sabotaging and you're creating your own shitty situation, to be honest. Okay, so you need to get out of that energy that you're in. Right, Minnie Mouse, how does D feel about me? Right, Minnie Mouse, this is yours. Okay, for you, Minnie Mouse, he finds you very attractive. Okay, he finds you very attractive, but he is struggling here. Okay, he is either having inner conflict, inner thoughts, or doubts or insecurities, or there could be outer conflict with other people around him that he's struggling with. We do have the liar here. Okay, so again, it could be that people around him are untruthful, spreading gossips, telling him lies. It could be that he is thinking that you're not being truthful. It may be that you're thinking that he's not being truthful, or he's hurt you or let you down before. Okay, so at the moment he is struggling with things. He does find you very attractive, but there is some kind of struggle, whether it is with other people or with himself internally here. No name. Can I get a message for you between you and Aries? Oh, for God's sake, I'm not having that again. It's probably me shuffling it. Right, okay. For you, no name, you're asking, will things get better? Well, things certainly have to change. Spirit is saying you can't keep going through tower moments here. Okay? There needs to be more peace between you for you to have a smooth relationship. And there's work. You're getting too caught up in your emotions. Okay? So you get triggered. You know, it starts arguments. He might say something and it triggers you and you bite back. Okay, you might say something and it triggers him and he bites back. Okay, and you're going around in this tower moment. Okay, Spirit's saying this could be a really peaceful, loving relationship. So things need to change. Things need to change. On both sides. Not just him. You've got your part in this as well, Spirit is saying. Just putting my hair up because I'm getting hot. Okay. If any of you do want a guaranteed reading or a bigger reading on your situation, then see the description box, my lovelies. Kitten, is Gemini seeing somebody else? Well, unless my card comes out that shows that, it won't give you an answer. So take what comes out here. Okay, I'm not picking that he is. Okay, what I am getting from his energy, he's gone very quiet or withdrawn because you're too emotional. Okay, your emotions are coming in, or he's caught up in his emotions at the moment. Okay, so really, things could be so much more peaceful between you. There needs to be peace between you. And if you are thinking that he's got somebody else, then my lovely, he will go off with somebody else because your thoughts create. So get out of that point of view. He's just become withdrawn because if he's either caught up in his own emotions or you're coming across as too emotional, and it's repelling energy because there's a lot of peace and work that needs to be done here. So is he, I can't say for 100%, but usually my third party card will come out, and I've got two of them if your person is cheating. So at the moment I just feel that his energy is that of just gone very quiet and withdrawn because of either emotions on his side or you're coming across as too strong and too emotional, and it's repelling energy. Okay. Trish, can you put a name of your person or an initial, please, or a star sign for me to answer yours? C. He is really thinking about it. We have the courtship card. So, he's thinking about that. And the scales are balanced in your favour. So I would say, I'm not saying he'll commit to marriage, but there's certainly a chance that you two will have some kind of courtship here. No, it says it's pending. What you can do, somebody did that yesterday because it's just part of their security measures. It says, as part of our security measures, we review certain payments more closely to ensure our platform is being used properly and to minimize the potential risk for us and our customers. The payment is currently being reviewed. Somebody did it yesterday and then they paid again and it went through. So try that, and then when it does get released into my account, I will refund it, just like I will be doing with the other person. If they both get stuck, then you'll have to wait till they clear. It does take a couple of days. Yeah, it does take a couple of days. Like I say, you can try it again. Right. Shweta, current feelings and next action of summit. Right, Shweta, this is yours. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in this deck means either a mother or a third party. So it could be just another female that you hear news from. There's going to be some news, something revealed here, either about a mother, either about a third party. If he is with somebody else, it may be that somebody tells you something, a woman, a friend of yours, you bump into them and they tell you something about your person. But there is sort of work in progress here. Things are turning here, but there is something going to be revealed. So how he's feeling about you, what he's thinking about you, I don't know, because Spirit haven't brought that through. I did ask them that, but Spirit will sometimes bring through a situation, and they are more focused on that something is going to be revealed to you about either a mother, if a mother has been problematic, or a third party that he's with. Okay, perhaps something's going to be revealed to that things are moving forward in your favor here. Whatever it is, I feel it's working in your favor. Okay, it's not going in your favor, it's just slow progress here. So take it as it resonates. Yes, Julie, it did go through this time. So I will flag up the other one to refund you when it comes through, my lovely. Okay, right. All of you hold your chat at the moment, because I do have a big reading to do, and this is going to take a little while. So no point keep posting your questions, because I won't be answering them at the moment. So hold fire, because I won't even be looking at the chat, because I'm looking over here. My chat's over there. Right, Julie, my lovely. Right, has he become closer to you, Julie? Hello, Addison, my lovely. Okay, well, he will be, so don't give up. Just have fun and relax. Spirit is telling you here. I'm just on your energy. Okay, look, he will be coming in, offering you something more, and caring connection here. So just because you're not seeing it today, you have to persist until it exists. Okay, so keep going, relax, have fun with this. Stop worrying and focusing on what you don't have, and keep focusing on what you want, as if it's already happening. No quibbles. Stop doubting. Stop getting desperate. Stop, oh, I need this now. I'm not seeing the changes. I've done this for a day and nothing's still changing. No, you've got to stop doing that. Like I say, that's not living in the end. If you're still thinking, this isn't happening yet, when's it going to happen? I'm not seeing the results. That's not being faithful to the end. Yeah, you know, clock watching here. Oh, is it going to happen yet? When's it going to happen? No. Like we said in the one-to-one, you can't just do it for a week and then, well, where's my reward? You do it, you got to persist until it exists. If you're not seeing it yet, you have to keep doing it. Okay? You've got to keep doing it. He is conforming. He will start shifting. But you've got to chill out. You've got to relax. Stop putting pressure on yourself. Stop sitting there going, well, is it going to be today? Am I getting it today so that I can move on with my life and run with this? It will happen in the way it's meant to happen if you remain faithful to the end. You don't need to micromanage. You're not at work. Okay, don't see this like work. You're not being paid for it. You're not getting rewarded for it. You're not going to get a promotion for it. Just go with the flow and relax. Take each day as it is. Enjoy each day with him, knowing that you're in full control, you're in charge, and you're on your pedestal. Okay? Instead of, where is it? Why hasn't he changed? Is this working? Is this not working? Oh my God, I'm going to have a meltdown. Okay? It doesn't matter. What happened last night would have been your old thoughts playing out. What do we do about the 3D? We ignore the 3D. If you keep reacting, you're keeping it in place. If you say to yourself, whatever, that's an old thought playing out. I'm not interested. This is what I'm having. This is what it is. Okay? That's what you've got to remain to. You don't react to the 3D. It's old thoughts. Yeah, but it's no good doing affirmations all day long, my lovely, if you're not believing them. And not that you're not believing them, because you don't have to believe them. If you're doubting or it doesn't feel natural. Okay? So you know it's natural. You know you want to be with him. Stop reacting to the 3D. Stop waiting. Stop trying to micromanage this. Just chill out. Relax. The universe knows what you want. You don't need to micromanage. You don't need to figure out how and when, or this is taking so long, are we there yet? No, pack it in. Yeah, you've still got some healing to do. Okay, you have still got to work on your self-concept, because you are still in the fearful energy that he is not going to be interested in you and he's going to go back into his old ways. Okay, so really, really working on yourself. 80% of your energy and focus should be on you, not him. Turn your energy back into yourself, because you've still got some healing to do. That's why you're getting triggered. That's why you're in this energy still, because you haven't done enough self-concept. You've got to feel it. If you had done your self-concept, you would not get triggered by 3D. Because you would be whatever. Okay, not, oh my God, what does this mean? This means that it's not working. This means that there's run around like a headless chicken. No, okay? You've got to get balanced. You've got to get balanced here. You're trying to force this and push this. Spirit just said, you've got to stop. If it takes another year, it takes another year. If it takes 6 months, it takes 6 months. But you remain faithful to the end you want, and you don't accept anything else. You don't react. You know what you want. You work on yourself. Yeah, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you. And think about how far you have come. Okay, think about how far you have come, how you have seen changes in him. Yeah, you just tying yourself up in negative thoughts again, and you're sat there going, well, where is it then? Okay, that's you not trusting yourself. That's you not trusting the universe to bring you what you want, because you don't want to hand it over to the universe, because you've got to control it. And you're not seeing the results because you're letting your emotions come in and your thoughts come in. You're reacting again. You're taking 2 steps forward and 6 steps back. Okay? The love is there. Stop doubting. Stop trying to control this. Just go with the flow. Yeah, you will have your favourable outcome. Engagement. Okay, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So what you're doing is working, but then because it's not going quick enough, you start doubting and wanting to control this. Spirit is saying, no. What you want is already perfectly formed. Line up to that. Stop deviating. Stop trying to control the how and the when. He is shifting, okay, but you need to get out of control energy. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith and trust in yourself and the universe to bring you what you want. And a yes, okay? You're on the right path. Stop interfering. Stop doubting. Remember my video, no quibbles. It's done. That's what it is. There is nothing else other than you are his wife. Whatever the 3D is showing you at the moment, it's old shadows, old thoughts playing out. Ignore it until the day you get what you want. And then you've still got to do the work. It doesn't stop. You're still going to be thinking. You know, look at how the universe delivered your promotion. Look how you know, have achieved other things. You didn't faff, you didn't doubt, you didn't interfere. So if you're not trusting in the universe and you're wanting to control it, it's because you haven't worked on your self-concept enough. You're still scared of losing him. Yeah, so he's stuck in between places because you're stuck. Okay, choose the door, go through it, and commit to the door that you're going through. Right then, my lovely. Back on it. Remember, when you focus on lack, you create more lack. Okay? Just trust and know that what you want is happening. Look, he's bringing you what you want. Okay? So it's working, but then you suddenly close the door because it's not happening quick enough and you'll get an impatience. And Spirit are confirming there. Look, we're bringing him to you. Just trust us. Yeah, you're overthinking. Stop doing it. Okay, Andrea, my lovely. 6 cards for you. Okay, so you're asking 2 questions, yeah? Koti, you're asking two separate questions. Yeah, okay. Let's focus on... Let's do the first one first. Okay, Spirit is saying here that your your anger today was more from frustration and impatience and overthinking things. Yeah, okay. You were getting caught up in your emotions. It's not because you were angry, furious. You were angry from frustration and impatience and getting caught up in your emotions and overthinking things. So letting your thoughts run away with you, spiraling, going down the rabbit hole here in sort of things in general, as well as regarding a man here. So whether it's your SP or whether it is, you know, a father figure, boss or whatever, okay? You just more were angry with yourself for feeling shit again, okay, and overthinking things. So Spirit is saying you have to practice. Both of these cards are her learning and her doing the work, okay? Your emotional and financial security is in your hands. Nobody else can do it for you. Okay, so Spirit is saying here, go back to what thoughts you've been having, what you've been telling yourself, what story you've been telling yourself in your head, and don't give up hope. Okay, believe in yourself. Believe in what you want. Don't start overthinking things and getting caught up in your emotions and frustration and impatience. So that's the first question. So let's look at CS. Yeah, I thought it was more a work situation than a romance situation. But you gotta, you know, that's not, you're in control. So keep affirming, no, I got my hours. I got the hours, the exact hours I want. And keep affirming that. Imagine a friend saying to you, hey, Koti, did you get those hours that you wanted? Yeah, I got the hours and I got extra pay as well. Okay? You're in full control of what happens in your reality, nobody else. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, my lovely. In his energy, he's quite intuitive. He is a very intuitive person. Okay, and he is sort of, he's definitely thinking about you. Okay, he does think about you a lot. And we've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here between you. But we do have the envy card, but it's on his energy. So I feel that he may have insecurities. He may get jealous of you. He may feel envious of you. Okay, different between feeling jealous in case you go off with somebody else, or just envious that you might seem more confident than he is. Okay, so take it as it resonates there in his feeling. But he is very intuitive, and he is following what his heart is telling him. He can't stop thinking about you. He knows that there's a very strong magnetic attraction between you, and things certainly have the power to grow. Okay, this money is buried in the ground, so it can grow. Okay, I know it's money, but it's symbolic that what you want can grow between you. Your feelings can grow between you. Coins for me are emotional and financial security. So things will grow between you. The only sort of bogey in the works is this envy card, but it's on his side, not yours. So take it as it resonates, my lovely. Let's just pull a card for you. Yeah, embrace the changes that are coming in. Okay, so in order to see changes, make those changes in your head as well. Okay, no, Asia, this is Coty's reading. So yes, he does think about you. He's, being sort of given a wake-up call about this. He has got some either envy or jealous issues to deal with here, but things can grow between you. There's a strong magnetic attraction between you. Asia, are you Disha? Asia, are you Disha? No, you're Disha. Well, whoever's saying that they're Asia, I haven't got a payment through for you yet. I've got Disha's asking about a Pisces. So can you just go and check your... Let me just check in case I deleted it, but I don't think I did because that was Constanza. No. I haven't seen a payment for you yet, Asia. So can you just check that it did go through your end? Because I've got the other people that are paid. So just go and have a check on your PayPal to make sure it did go through. Right, Disha. So you and your Pisces, I believe you were asking about. Right, okay. Ooh. Asia, I have just seen something come through. Let me just check. No, that's from a Laura. So I'm not sure if somebody else has paid called Laura. Paddy. Sorry, Disha, I've forgotten your... How many cards you got here? 6. Are you called Laura then? Because I've got a Laura that's paid after you said that you had, so I don't know if that's yours. Oh dear. Okay, I'll go back. I'll go into my PayPal account and have a look in a minute. Let me just do dishes. Right, okay, Disha, my lovely. Here. There's something he's not very happy about here. Okay, and he's stuck. So either we do have the Magician, okay, so either you are manifesting him or he is, or Spirit is just saying the Magician can be things that are creative and beneficial are going to come out of this. It may be that he's focusing on the spilt cups, crying over spilt milk, as Spirit likes to say with me, okay, rather than focusing on the love in this connection. It may be that he's with somebody else and he's not happy with that person and wants to be with you here. Okay, there are certainly romantic feelings here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We've got mature man, so he may be older than you. It may be that he just needs to mature a little bit. Okay, and we do have yes. So there's certainly a future in this connection. But with this 5 of Cups, so if you were in no contact, I would say that he's missing you. Okay, he feels lost without you. The feelings are still very much there. Yes, you will come back together. Okay, things will be creative and beneficial. You'll come back together. If you are in contact, then he may be just either still in a miserable situation or not very happy with things at the moment, okay, feeling a little bit stuck in his life, but things will move forward, okay, between you. So if he's in no contact, if you are in no contact, then things are shifting. He's not happy without you, okay, he feels a little bit lost without you, but things will shift eventually between you, okay. I'm not getting any timings, and you will get what you want. So, you know, he does have feelings for you. He's miserable wherever he is, whatever he's doing without you. Your soulmates. Okay, now remember, soulmates doesn't mean necessarily that you were lovers in a previous life. Okay, it can be that you're from the same soul tribe, the same soul group. So you could have been a soul family. You could have been mother and daughter, father and son, mother and son, okay? Could have just been a family soul group. You just feel familiar and comfortable with him. So when that card comes out, it means that you've got a very spiritual bond, okay, for me. Okay, I've got to go and check PayPal a minute, so let me go and log in and see why the email alert didn't come through for Asia's. There it is. So Asia, what's your question, my lovely? Hang on, you might put it on here. Let me go into what it says. I'm reading my I want to know what would be the outcome if I got back with Sharif. Okay, well, 3 cards probably aren't going to give you all the information you want, but I will try my best. Okay, so Asia, this is yours. And now I've logged out and I can't remember what the question was. Shit, I'm going to have to log back in again. Unless you've got a copy of it there. I remembered his name and then I forgot the question. So let's go back in again. I'm ringing my mind. However, I want to know what would be the outcome if you got back with her. Okay. Addison, can you close paid readings, please? Okay. What you put in your question, you're reprogramming your subconscious mind, and Spirit is acknowledging that, okay? But you're still focusing on, you can affirm for what you want all day long, but if you're then going into the majority of your thoughts are showing me that you've still got to work on your self-concept so that when he does come back, okay, I know you're asking, if I change my thoughts, will he come back? Well, yes, because what your thoughts are will create. but Spirit is saying you're not quite going around about it the right way. So you're going to cause separation for longer. You're not going to see the results sooner because you keep focusing on, is it going to be today then? Is it going to be today? When's it going to be? How's it going to be? Okay, so that is a block. What you focus on, if you're focusing on lack or noticing that it's missing, that's not living in the end. So you're getting more lack and more he's missing. Okay, and you've got your self-concept to work on as well, so that when he does come back, you can maintain and sustain the relationship this time so it doesn't fall apart again. So Spirit is saying, of course, that is the universal law, that where your thoughts go is what will happen in your 3D. So if you are shifting your mindset and being mindful of your negative thoughts and shifting them to what you do want, so you're not having opposite thoughts of what you want, okay, it's no good affirming he loves me and we're in a loving relationship and I'm a goddess queen and all that, when you're going around the rest of the day thinking, well, hurry up then, where is it, why isn't he here, and not working on your self-concept. You've got to build the foundation. So go back to my other channel, which you can find in the Get Them Back playlist or in the description box, and start really listening and taking on board this, okay, because you're causing a time delay by noticing time. You can't throw a few affirmations at it and expect it to work in a week, because yes, you can manifest him back, but then you won't be able to sustain it because you haven't done the deeper work. Okay, Laura. Laura, I will be honest, when I do my readings, it is really for 12 months. So don't be surprised if the marriage card doesn't come out. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I haven't got the marriage card out. Don't worry about it. Okay. It might be that you won't get married for another 5 years or something. Okay. But Spirit is saying you're trying to wish this away. Okay. You know, okay, well, we're together. We've got a strong attraction. He said he loves me. I love him. So are we getting married next week? Is it going to be soon? Okay, you're rushing this. You're focusing on the time, and Spirit's saying you've got to free yourself from this. Just know that there is a lot of chemistry and magnetic attraction between you, and just enjoy the relationship for what it is. It will come naturally. Okay, you're trying to force this. You're trying to. Spirit is saying, I think you get what they mean. Okay, if you don't get what they mean, I'll try and interpret it better. But do you get what I mean? Let's just bring a card in for you as well. Yeah, it's sort of showing a little bit of you need to work on your security as well, your emotional security in this. You know, what is making you want him to marry you quickly? okay, or have this commitment to make you feel more secure. But he can't make you feel secure. Look at people who get divorced, marry and get divorced. It's not up to him to fill your cup of love up. You've got to do it for yourself. So I feel that what Spirit is trying to say is that you're sort of, but if we're married, then he's all mine. He's not going to leave me if he's all mine. I don't have to worry about him leaving me if we're married. And that's showing that you're not stable and secure enough in yourself. Okay? So work on your self-concept, my lovely. Free yourself from time clock watching and trying to control this. Okay? Just know that the love is very much there. Okay, I've got a big reading from Aurelia. So Aurelia, where are you, my lovely, in the chat? Hello, Lisa, my lovely. How are you? I will try if I have time, but I have got loads of people that I haven't been able to answer yet. Right, okay. I don't have a problem on his side. And as soon as I read your message, I can see where the problem is. Remember, he is a reflection of you. So if you start to have your old insecurities and doubts bubbling away there because you haven't dealt with them, it will get pushed out and reflect back in him. You don't have to consciously think, oh, he's going to leave me, or what if he's doing. Just unconsciously, on an unconscious level, your energy is your old energy and it's being reflected out, because remember, we pick up on energy like pheromones. Okay, so you've started to see him suddenly pull back because of your deep-rooted old story in there still. You haven't changed it, because in his, he wants a new start and new beginning. He's very happy. Okay, and the Angel of Love. So lovely cards in his energy. And like you say, you had 2 nice dates, but then your little creepy negative Nancy came in somewhere. You weren't watching her, and boom, it got pushed out and he started going old story. So let's look at your energy, because it's nothing on his side. He's just acting the part you're giving him energetically. Thought transmission. Okay, so let's have a look at your energy here. Yeah, you know, this can grow into a beautiful relationship. Yeah, just, you know, it is going into a new cycle. Okay, things are growing between you. Things are going into a new cycle, but okay, he might have had an off day. Okay, and you suddenly imagine the worst. Oh, he's pulling back from me. He's not as into me as he was. You're letting your old doubts and insecurities come up. What you think gets pushed out. Okay. Yeah, you're starting to think he's getting hostile towards you. So you're starting to think angry thoughts or frustrated thoughts or fearful thoughts, insecure thoughts, doubt. Stop it, Spirit is saying, because it's not what you're thinking. You've got to learn to value yourself more. You're working on your self-concept. Yeah, just believe in this, okay? Stop doubting, stop fearing, stop reacting, stop thinking the worst. Spirit is telling you here. Just believe in this. You know, it's what you want, it's what he wants, okay? So just keep affirming in your head and seeing yourself in this beautiful relationship instead of going into, oh, he might have had an off day and that means that he doesn't want to be with me and he's pulled back and running around like a headless chicken, okay? So don't do that, Spirit is saying. Yeah, you're sort of you're trying to control this in some way. Okay, Spirit is coming out this serious sort of it's like your energy is focused too much on it. Take him off your pedestal. Okay, he's not above you. Take him off your pedestal. It's your thoughts that create. It doesn't matter what intentions he's got, because if you give him your power away to him, you're going to have a relationship that you don't want. Yeah, you've got the chance to be together here. Okay, so, you know, it is worth waiting for. I feel that you've got to work on your self-concept. That's what's causing this. Because he's a reflection of you. So what you're thinking and feeling and going around talking about is what gets reflected out, and that's the part he plays. He reflects it back to you. Oh, you're seeing me as an arse? Oh, I will act an arse. Oh, you're seeing me as being busy? I'll be busy. Oh, you're seeing me as being a cheater? Oh, I'll cheat on you. Okay, everybody is a reflection of you. They're all just messengers reflecting your thoughts back. So here, Spirit is saying, you know, keep believing in this. Just, you know, okay, he might have had an off day. It may have been your old thoughts playing out. But don't react. He's not pulling away from you. Okay, but if you keep thinking that, then he will, because, oh, I'm giving you the part to pull away from me because that's what I think and feel because of my insecurities and doubts and the old story coming back up because I haven't worked on my self-concept a bit. Okay, I'll pull away from you then. He doesn't want to. He wants to be with you. But he can't, he can only act. People can only act the part you're thinking and doing, okay? Yeah. Beautiful cards. You've got the chance for this to grow, and we had that here. From this little acorn grows mighty oak trees. This can grow. Give it chance to grow. Stop digging up the seed to see if the roots have been put down. You know, a favourable outcome for you and setting up home together. Okay, so just go with the flow with this. Enjoy it for what it is. Stop creating problems in your mind, self-sabotaging things, and just enjoy this relationship. Okay, you're always in full control of your reality. It's nobody else's realities. You just get stuck in your own mental prison and start self-sabotaging here. Okay, Iona, Frank's energies towards you. Do you see contact soon? Okay, he does want to reach out to you, but he's not sure how you're going to react. Okay, so he's a little bit hesitant at the moment. But we do have the star card. This card for me is like it's written in the stars. So he will come back, but when, I don't know. At the moment, he's not, he wants to contact you, but he's not sure whether you are still cross with him or angry with him, or you've moved on or whatever here. Okay, I feel it's not that you've moved on. It's because he's not sure if you're angry with him is the main thing I'm getting here. Okay, he's not sure how things were left. He's not sure if you're still holding a grudge, resentment, anger, frustration. Okay, so he does want to contact you, but he's a little bit fearful at the moment. But he will do. He will do. Just think positively about this. And I just saw the patient card then as well. Be patient. Okay, Vita, what's Sunny's next actions towards you? Okay. Vita, are you in contact with Sunny? Can you just clarify for me, please? Is that yes, you're in contact, or yes, you're in no contact? In contact. Okay. Right. That's why I wanted to clarify it. He is feeling very either stressed, worried, anxious, upset about something here. It could be that he's just got insecurities, doubts, fears, anxiety, depression, or something as well. Something revealed here. And the never card. Now, the never card for me is, it's not that it's never going to happen, but it won't do in the current energies between you both. This crow is sat on some bones because you're both going over the old story of things, either past relationships that have happened and you're worried that, you know, he's going to act the same as other boyfriends, or he's worried that you're going to act the same as other girlfriends. You know, it may be childhood issues. There's something here of an old story that's being picked over, and it's causing worry, stress, and negative energy instead of good energy here. So I feel he has a lot of emotions for you. It's perhaps he's not very good at talking and expressing his emotions. So you might be getting a little bit frustrated by that. Yes, he was my ex, has been on and off with him. Yeah, you've got to move on from the old story. Okay, stop going over the old story. If you want him to stay in your life, you have to stop going back into the old story and the old cycle and the old patterns. Okay, because I feel in his energy, it's got to a point, what's the point of bothering? Because we just keep breaking up again. So you need to work on your self-concept so that you can sustain and maintain the relationship. This time it's not him, he's you pushed out. Okay, so working on yourself, I tell you how to do that in my Get Them Back playlist and on my other videos from my other channel, which you will see in the Get Them Back playlist. There are other videos from another channel, which is mine. Okay, so in the current energies that you're both in, you're going to keep going in the same cycle if you don't address this. It's no good talking to him about it because he's acting the part you're giving him. Okay, so internally, with your internal chatter that you're having in your head and with him all day long in your head. Okay, we talk to ourselves and to other people in our head all day long, and it's those thoughts that get pushed out and you experience. So current energies, it's not going to work. If you shift and work on yourself, it will work. Right, caramel apple. Will Michael and I move in together when my lease ends in December? I think you're overthinking things. You're worrying and stressing too much. Okay, we've got despair. We've got overthinking things here. So really check your energies. Are you really, if you're doubting and you're fearing and you're thinking from a negative, seeing the glass as half empty instead of positive, yes, of course we're going to be moving in together. I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to figure it out. You know, imagine a friend saying to you, oh wow, you and Michael moved in together in December, just in time for Christmas. Oh my God, it's amazing. You've got to see it as already being done. You're looking at all the problems and the negatives. So Spirit is saying you need to find peace with this in order for you to get what you want. So if you're overthinking and in this energy, it's unlikely it's going to happen because your thoughts create. Okay, so if you're overthinking and you're focusing on all the negatives, then those negatives are going to play out because they're your dominant thoughts. So Spirit is saying if you want to live together, if you want that peace, you've got to start seeing it as already being done. And you can do that by visualizing. But then after you've done your visual, you can't go around the rest of the day going back into this energy. It doesn't work like that. You won't. Your dominant thoughts are what creates. Okay, so really you can change this around, but in the current energy, if you're stressing and overthinking and thinking it's not going to happen and relying on that's the only option, this is what's got to happen, it won't happen. Yeah, you're letting negative Nancy come in here. All your worries and doubts here. Okay, free spirit, what are current feelings of Sonal? Okay, for you, my lovely. If you're in no contact, then he is turning his back on things that aren't serving him where he is. If you're in contact, then things can't move forward between you until you stop going over the old emotions and emotions that are not serving you. So things like fear, doubts, insecurities, resentment, anger, frustration, jealousy. Okay, you've got to turn your back on these emotions here. Right, in no contact. Now, if you, from the no contact point of view, then things are shifting here. We've got the wheel going into the next cycle, and next chapter coming in, turning their back on emotions or things or people that are not serving them. Okay, but we do have the never card, and again, this never card is old story. So are you going over the old story? If Sonal comes back into your life, are you going to pick up from the old story and then it's going to fall apart again? So there's some warning here from Spirit that yes, your person could be coming forward to you, but if you're going over the old story and holding them in place in the old story, it won't work. It may be that you're just thinking it's never going to happen, and Spirit is saying, well, yes, it will happen. Just believe and have faith. okay, because I did see the union card. But if you haven't got rid of the old story or how you see them, it will fall apart. Right, Kiko, is my comment showing? Because I have seen a comment from you. I am manifesting contact from F this month. Will it happen? Not if you're focusing on time. Okay, you can get somebody back, but whether you sustain it and maintain it, you might get contact, but then he goes silent again. So when I'm doing mentoring, I always say to my clients, don't just focus on the contact, because you can manifest contact, but it doesn't mean that you're in a happy relationship. Okay, he could contact you, you could reply, and then you don't hear from him for 6 months. So let's see what Spirit is saying to you here. Whoops. Yeah, it's here straight away. Okay, you're still blocked. You're stressing, you're worrying, you're doubtful, you're self-sabotaging. You're setting yourself up for a fall. Because you're putting a time on it. So if you're focusing, when you're manifesting, okay, the law of attraction is you attract what you are. Okay, so if you're coming from lack, you're attracting more lack. The law of assumption is that if you're assuming you're in a happy relationship with him, even if you hadn't even seen him for 3 years, 30 years, but you're imagining that you're happily married with this person and living together, then that will become fact. As long as you're not doubting and questioning throughout the day. Your dominant thoughts create. So by focusing on, will it happen this month? Because I've been a good girl and I've been manifesting and I've been affirming. So am I getting my reward this month? Probably not. Because if you focus on lack, or you focus on that he's in no contact, you're creating more of it. So in the current energy, you're not doing it right. Okay, you might well manifest contact from him, but I don't think it would probably be a hi, how are you, and then you don't hear from him again in this energy. Okay, this card for me is usually no, blocked. He's turned away from you, blocked. You're still you've got old insecurities and doubts and fears to overcome because you're self-sabotaging. So for you, again, you're not understanding this. Okay, you're just throwing a few affirmations in the hope, yeah, he's going to contact me this month. Contact me, contact me, contact me. Who wants to manifest contact? It means nothing. Like I say, yeah, he could contact you. Yay, I've manifested contact. Oh shit, he's not speaking to me for another year because you weren't living in the end. What is your end goal? Go and listen to the Get Them Back playlist again. And the other videos on my channel, because I've put some videos in my Get Them Back playlist on this channel from my other channel, but not all of them. So go and listen to them. Right, Mia. Lara's Park, I don't think that Spirit's going to answer that very well in a reading, but I will try. But you'll have to take what comes out. But I'm going to do Mia's. Mia's, this is yours. Right, okay. Yes, he will. Okay. Um, it's been a battle, but the grey clouds are clearing and the victory wreath is there. There are changes coming in, and hello, stranger. So, yes, he will. When? I don't know. Don't get caught up in the timings. You're usually very positive in the chat, okay, encouraging other people. Don't ask what's the likelihood, because your thoughts create. You know, if you're thinking about him and you're feeling positive about this, that it will come back around. Okay, so yes, he will turn up one day. It could be a couple more months. Okay, it could be a couple of weeks. Don't get caught up in the time. Spirit is showing you, yes, you're making the changes that are necessary to shift things, and he will come back. See it as being done. Go and watch my no quibbles video. Okay, somebody's paid, so I will do that reading, but no other ones, please. Okay, can you give me your question, please, my lovely? Should I wait or move on from what, my lovely? If it's regarding a person, can you put their initial or star sign? If it's regarding a job, let me know. So what's his initial or star sign? Taurus. Um, are you in contact with him? Okay, and is he with somebody else? Oh, sorry. Are Are you male then? Because I do have a woman here, so that would make sense, to be honest. She was before, now she's back to him. Okay, right. Well, it's not working out, okay, because he's either very deceitful or lying. There's something that's happened there, and she's seeing him for his true colors. Okay, so she will come back to you. You're the main person she wants to be with. You're the main man in her life, okay? She will reveal her feelings to you. She will open up. Now, I'm not getting when, okay, but you are meant to be together here. So don't, it's up to you if you want to move on. But I feel that where she is, things are falling apart. I'm going to bring another card in on this. Can you clarify this? Yeah, it's very emotional, up in the air here. Okay, so she's not happy in that connection. She does want to be with you. So it's up to you if you want to wait. I don't think you could give up on her even if you tried. Okay, if you met somebody else, you'll be thinking about this person. If I'd have said to you, yeah, move on, I think your heart would have gone into your boots, because you'd have been thinking, oh no, but I love her. So I don't think you're ready to call time on this. It's not about her, it's about you. Okay, so go to my Get Them Back playlist on this channel and go and listen to other videos that I've done on my other channel, because it's all about you, not your person. The reason she keeps going back to the other person is probably because when she comes back to you, you might keep thinking, what if she goes back to the other person? So, hey presto, she does, because your thoughts create. Or you may have, what if I'm not as good looking as him? What's he got that I haven't got? Okay, your self-concept issues as well. It all starts and ends with you. There's no one to change but self. So go and listen to the Get Them Back playlist. Go and listen to my other channel as well, because I am a mentor. I do help people get people back in their life. I've got success stories in there as well, because she wants to be with you, but there's something that when she comes back to you, you go self-sabotage and she goes again. She's not happy with this person. She doesn't even want to be with this person. She wants to be with you. You're the two that are meant to be together. But she's playing the part that you keep giving her. So you need to build on your self-concept so that you can sustain and maintain the relationship when it comes back around. Okay? Okay, it's getting late, so I'm going to look at ones that, oh yeah, I was going to do Lara's Park, wasn't I? And Lisa, yes, I will do yours. Lara, would my Gemini be upset and jealous if he saw me with another person? Again, I don't think it's going to answer it very well, so let's have a look what comes out. Take what resonates. getting any jealousy, so I don't think, if you're trying to go out with somebody else to make him jealous, then it's not going to work. Okay, because he's got the Temperance card, he's just being patient. He sees things blossoming between you, and he knows that you're the person who's got his heart. So I haven't got the envy card out, I haven't got the jealous card out, so I can't really comment. As far as I can see, that he sees that you're the person he wants to be with. You're probably not getting the results you want because you're the story you're telling yourself in your head about it. Okay, Lisa. Okay. Lisa. With this card, I'm getting a couple of things out, okay? But we do have him very passionate about you and the stranger, okay? If it's not him, if he's conforming how you want and things are tickety-boo between you, it could be some other thing that you're passionate about, a job or work-wise here. Okay, Lisa, so it's getting what you want either way. If it's regarding him and he's not conforming how you want, then go back to the teachings that I taught you. Go back to your mentoring, start, you know, working on living in the end again. But I feel that you may be helping others to become consciously awake. It may be that you've got some learning to do in your job. Okay, something that you're having to learn in your job. That you're passionate about in order to open the door for new opportunity here. So he's not conforming. I did think that was the main thing. Okay, so go back to the teachings. Because if he's not conforming, it's because of the thoughts and the story that you're going over. Okay, so go back to the teachings. He is still passionate about you. He will come back. Okay, but you need to go back to living in the end and not having quibbles. So if you haven't watched any of my newer videos, go and watch them, okay, on my other channel. Get back into the living in the end. So the no quibbles video will help if you haven't watched that one. But he will be back, okay? He has to. Yeah, really work on your self-concept as well. Go back to the teachings, okay? Focus on what you do want and he'll be back. Okay, yeah, he'll be back. Right, Fab 0404. Is F going to come back with romantic things? Hello. Fabi, let me go back to how you question. Is F going to come back with romantic intentions or just to get closure? Um, mm, 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 mm. I'm going to have to pull a clarifier because it's 50-50 here. Give your relationship a chance. I think he wants to come back. Things have got to be more peaceful between you. If you're going to argue, or if you're going to have negative doubts or bring up old story, then it's not going to last. Okay, that's why I'm thinking it's 50-50, but I got 50-50. It depends on whether you worked on yourself, whether you're going to keep going over the old story, whether you think it's all about him and he's the one to blame and he's an arse, etc. Spirit is saying give this relationship a chance. Okay, there's got to be more peace between you. Things have got to be worked on here. So it depends. If you can't work things out, if you can't work on things, it will fall apart again. So at least we do have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get into another reader's energies and listening to what I looked at today. On a lot of other readers are spiritually awake, but they're not consciously awake. So I'm not getting into another energies readings here. That's why it's depending on you. Okay. Okay. Divine Cancer. Okay, Divine Cancer, things are shifting here in her energy. Okay, things moving forward between you, being together here and messaging you. So you are going to get good news coming from her. Now, spirit timing is not like ours. Okay, it could still be a couple more weeks, it could still be a couple more months. Spirit just want you to know that if you carry on in the current energy that you're in, you're going to get contact from her telling you that she wants to be with you. Yeah, turning up. Hello, stranger. Right, Beatrice, how does V feel about you? Mary, I thought I answered your question right near the beginning, a question from you. Right, Beatrice, this is yours. It may have been yesterday that I did her question. I just know her name. I've seen it recently, so it might have been yesterday if it wasn't today. It may not have been today. I don't know. Anyway, this is Beatrice's question. Okay, how does V feel about you? Well, wanting a new start and a new beginning with you, seeing things as very creative and beneficial with you. You may have been manifesting him, okay, but friendship, coming back, you know, hanging around out with each other if you're already in contact, you know, going out with each other more. If you're in no contact, then him coming back in. May just approach you friend wise first of all, and then things go back to a romantic connection or whatever, or progress romantically here, but things are moving between you. Now, Spirit just reminded me when I said about to Divine Cancer about timing, okay? When Spirit bring through messages and they say your person's going to come back, it can still be some time. They're just wanting you not to worry and stress and doubt, okay? I've had a lady that I've been doing a reading for probably 2 years regarding a no contact situation, and her person and her have reconnected. Okay, but it's taken 2 years because she had a lot of doubts. She didn't think it was going to happen. She kept having tarot readings, tarot readings, tarot readings. So when I had told her all along, he will be in touch, because Spirit had said he will be in touch, but she delayed things because she kept doubting and fearing and thinking this is never going to happen because she was focusing on the time. Okay, so when Spirit says, yes, your person is going to get in touch, don't get disillusioned if it's not going to be next week or a month or whatever. It could be another 6 months. It could be another year. The longer you doubt, the more you're pushing the timeline out. Because if you're focusing on lack and you're focusing on missing and needing and desperate energy, you're pushing the pause button. You're creating the time lag. Okay, so think about that. Spirit wants you to think about that. Some of you, because you're getting readings and you're hearing, oh yes, my person's coming back, they want to contact me. Oh, but where are they? A day's gone by, a week's gone by, where are they? Time's going by. Okay, and Spirit is saying, we don't work like that. Okay, it's a bit like when us Brits go abroad to Spain or something and they close at lunchtime and have their siesta. It's different timings, okay? So just know when you get a reading and a reader says your person's coming back, don't keep picking it to bits and doubting and fearing, because that's showing you're not being in your self-concept. Right. Right, Mary, I'm going to do yours now. I think it was yesterday. I know I've seen your name recently and I'm a bit shit with memory, so it must have been recently. It may not have been today. I don't think it was today, to be honest, so I do apologise. CG is going to come back. Okay, we've got the beautiful Two of Cups, Mary. So again, Spirit is saying, you know in your heart that he's yours. If you desire someone, then they're there for you to have. Okay, so if you didn't desire him, you would have no interest in him. So what your heart desires you as well. Okay, however, you've got to close the chapter on the old story. You've got to start writing a new love story between you here, because you're very intuitive and so is your person. So you're still very connected energetically, but you're not seeing him come back in the 3D yet, because you're still focusing on the old thoughts, the old story. He's not here. Okay, when's it going to be? How's it going to happen? Everything that I've been telling everybody else. If you, what you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on he's not here, when's it going to happen? Is he going to contact me? Does he love me? Does he think about me? They're all things that are going, press the pause button, because you're just going to get more lack. So follow what your heart is telling you, not what your ego, logical, analytical mind is telling you. Follow what your heart is telling you, and your heart is telling you that you know that this person feels the same as you do. Start writing a new love story in your head, or scripting, or visualizing, and following what your heart is telling you and not what your negative mind is telling you, just because you're not seeing it in the 3D. Again, what Spirit was saying about doubting and causing a time delay. Malapale. What are Gemini's next moves? Malapale, are you in contact? No contact. I thought you were. He is missing you. Okay, he's feeling heartbroken like you are. He's doing a lot of thinking and reflecting. Okay, and he does want to message you. Okay, he is thinking about messaging you. Now, whether he actually will see it through, or whether he'll chicken out and do it again at a later date. Okay, but he is missing you. Okay, he is really thinking about you. He's doing some self-reflecting here, so you know, hopefully he will have the balls to do it. So just know that he's missing you and he is thinking about you, and he does want to message you. Okay, but let him do it in his time. Right, Sally, what are Moonish's feelings for you? Okay, it is a little bit of a stalemate situation here at the moment. So maybe like no contact, or just things aren't moving at the pace that you want here. Does think the world of you. Okay. But it is sort of work in progress at the moment. The wheels are turning, but there's a lot of emotions caught up in this, and a lot of those emotions are sort of not helping. They're emotions that are lower vibrational energy rather than positive vibrational energy on both sides. So it's a little bit of a stalemate situation between you at the moment. But he does think the world about you, of you. Right, okay. That was for you, Sally. Fatine, what are Omar's thoughts about you? Fatine, are you in contact with your person? No contact. Okay, good. Because he loves you. Okay, when I get this card out, 100% he loves you. Despite what you're seeing, no contact, he loves you. If I bumped into him in the street and I said, do you love Fatine? And he said no, I'd say you're a liar. Okay, this card for me is always that he loves you, 100% your person. But there is this Three of Swords. Now, it could be that he's with somebody else. It could be that he's just feeling the heartache as well. With this card, it could again be either that he's with somebody who is horrible. Okay, he doesn't want to be with that person because he loves you. It could be that if there is no other person, then he's missing you, but he wants to come back to you, but he's not sure how you're going to react. So take it as it resonates. He will come back. Whatever the situation, he will come back because he loves you. Right, Diamond, how is my person feeling with our no communication? Is Gemini. Bumblebee, I am going to be calling it a day in a moment, my lovely. I've been on here for several hours, and I did a YouTube, an Instagram live early, so I've been doing readings since 6:30, and it is now coming up to 11 o'clock at night, so I'm not doing any more readings after this one. So any of you that have just joined in, my lovelies, you're going to have to catch me next time. And Diamond, I was doing yours one night. Right, Diamond with your Gemini. And Angelina, I'm going to do Angelina's because you've been waiting for a long time as well. Okay, so... Okay. Diamond, my lovely. He is thinking about you, okay? I feel that he will test the waters to see if you are still interested in him, okay? And Spirit are guiding you back together. Hopefully by the end of this year, as we have a 12, it may be, you know, by the end of December. If not, it could be in the next 12 months, okay? Or 12 weeks. Take it as it resonates. Hopefully 12 days, but I don't think it is that because of this card being led back to you here. Okay, so Diamond, he is thinking about you. He does see a future with you. I feel that he will test the waters with you and see if you are still free. Okay, how you feel. Hopefully it will be sooner than later, but just know he's on his way back to you. As Spirit was saying earlier, the more you doubt, the more you disbelieve, the more you question, the longer you're taking for it to come back in. It's not Spirit, it's not your person, it's your energy that is repelling with doubts, fears, insecurities, thinking it's never going to happen, okay? So with these cards, he's going to be back. So just know he's going to be back and get on with your life in the meantime. Sitting there, clock watching, checking your phone every day, checking your social media is not going to help because you're focusing on the lack, so you're creating more time delay. Okay, Angelina. Uma's energy towards you. He's your man. Addison knows that card. He's your man. Okay, now my lovely, for you, he's your man if you want him. He will come forward and speak his truths, but we do have the destruction card. So this could be two things. Either that he is going to come forward and tell you about how he's come out of a relationship that was destructive or a situation that was destructive, or he will come forward and you will self-sabotage it. So if he's not with anybody else and there's no situation to fall apart for him to be free to be with you, then Spirit is warning you that when he comes forward, don't go back into self-sabotaging it. Okay, going back into old fears, old insecurities, old doubts, old stories, because it'll fall apart again. You can get it back again, but it could take a couple more months. Okay, so I don't know when he's coming in. From this, I feel it could be, you know, within a couple of weeks, or, you know, hopefully by the end of the year, but don't self-sabotage it. Okay, so right, okay, so if you've been manifesting him, make sure you've done your self-concept. It's no good manifesting them in, because if you haven't worked on yourself, it will fall apart again, because you haven't built the foundations within you. There is no one to change but self. So again, if you need reminding, go back to the Get Them Back playlist and go to my other channel as well and watch the videos, because Spirit is warning you it will fall apart. Yeah, you've got to work on your self-concept. Okay, he sees you as beautiful, but when you look at yourself in the reflection, you're seeing yourself as not being, having your goddess. I know I'm a goddess. Okay, I know why, you know, I know I'm fucking lovable. I know I'm desirable. I've got no worries about how I am. Everyone's you pushed out. Okay, so Spirit is definitely saying he's going to come, you're manifesting him back, but whether you keep the relationship going is doubtful, because you're going to self-sabotage if you do not work on your self-concept. Okay, my lovelies, I am calling it a night. Thank you, Addison. Sorry if I haven't answered your questions, but I do need to go because I'm falling asleep and I'm dropping the cards. So, love you all. Thank you for supporting the channel. I will hopefully be on here, hopefully tomorrow as well. Love you all. Thank you all. Thank you, Addison. Hello, Stormy. Goodbye, Stormy. Thank you all. Goodbye.